Continuing on with the movement of Dayan Wild Goose Qigong, last time we dragged the moon from the lake, from the water, and turned around and stepped up and looked at the palm. Today we're going to quickly look at the moon, then push chi, then turn and push chi, and then look at the water. When we quickly look at the moon, it's very similar to dragging moon from the lake with one significant difference. So I'm going to start back on dragging the moon from the water and turning, and we'll go on from there. So we had been like so. We turn the head. One hand is drawn towards the moon, the other hand comes in to Taiyang. We scoop down to Sunny Jiao and continue on, looking at the palm. Front heel comes down, turning on that heel, placing the foot down, unwinding the spine, turning on the other heel. Huguduan Tiao, looking at the palm, turning the hands, scooping up, and now we've stepped up and looked at the palm. So the next movement, very similar to dragging moon from the lake. We turn the head. The hand is drawn up towards the moon. The other hand comes in towards Taiyang. We round the arm. We scoop down to Sanin Jiao. And we pause for a second or two. And then quick look up at the moon. Separate our arms. Adjust our feet. Push down 3 times. Push down and come up 3 times. Bring hukus to either side of the knees. Turn. Adjust the feet. Push down, come up. 2, 3. Then we start to swim, to flutter. We come up, down, back behind us, extend our spine, look at the water about, 6 feet in front of us or so. Still fluttering. We let our weight come back so we're standing straight up. We're still fluttering. And then we'll go on to the next movement. So let me do this again, but this time facing in the opposite direction. If for the first time I'm scooping the moon from the lake, coming up, turning around, stepping up, and looking at the palm. Now this time we again reach up to the sky, other hand comes in, scoop down. We still have all the weight on the back leg. We give to Sun and Jiao and we quick look up at the moon. Now, the difference is when we first drag the moon from the lake, the front arm is in front, the right arm is in front of the left elbow, like so. So it's like this. The second time, when we quick look at the moon, the hand is behind the elbow. The right hand is behind the left elbow. And instead of a slow, gradual, continuing motion, as in the first time, we actually pause at the Sun Yin Jiao and then quick look up. And so the arms are very relaxed. Now be careful when you do this quickly, because if you've got tension and tightness and you try and do it quickly, you can tear a muscle or strain a muscle anyway. So to do the quick look, it needs to be everything's loose and at this point, The eyes are going up to the moon that way. So the head is turned, you're looking up. So scoop down, give to sun and jiao, relax. Quick look up that way. And then the hands are unfolding, but holding all the chi. So quick up, holding the chi, coming up above the chi, and moving it down through the leg. So I'll just demonstrate that part. We'll come down, quick look up, separate. Now the feet, the weight is evenly distributed between both feet. The hands push down like so, relax, draw up. Come up over the chi, push down, draw up. Third time, then we bring both hands, hugus, to the knee, turn, adjust, weight's pretty equally balanced. If you can, both heels up. If not, put the front heel down. Push, draw up, push, draw up, push, and that's where we start to flutter and swim. I'll demonstrate it starting from the other direction. So before the turn, and just to remind you, we've pushed down, held up, moved down, restored the chi, turn the head, reach for the moon, scoop the moon from the lake, look at the palm, turn, unwind, transfer the weight, step up, no weight. Now we're going to repeat pretty similarly, but we're going to pause at sun and jiao and quick look up the moon. Separate the arms, but hold or enclose the chi and fold the chi. Push down, come up, down, up, down, up. Both hugus to the knee, pivot, turn. 1, 2, 3, and we're ready to start flying up and down and behind us, and we extend the spine. Then we come up here and close. So a few more details about pushing the chi to make it a little simpler to watch. I'm just going to kneel on the floor. Ideally, the knee is perpendicular to the floor. Not like this, which can hurt your knee, not like this, pretty much perpendicular. And again, to avoid torquing the knee, not like this, not like this. So we're going straight up and down. And you might notice that it's my whole body, which is going up and down. My whole body is pushing. I'm not going like this. There can be a little bit with your arms if you want, but like this. It takes a lot of leg strength. The other thing to notice here is when we do this on either side, the fingers are pointing at each other like so. So we're not out here or back here. Fingers are aligned, push down, and then they relax. And notice that hugu is open, and hugu draws the chi up, and then the palms push the chi down. Hugu draws up, comes up over the chi, pushes down, and so forth. one more point on the pushing chi. We've pushed 3 times on one leg. Then when we move, the hugus are connected. So when we move, we keep, it's as if there's a bar of energy between the hugus, and they come and they maintain that bar. Actually, we bring to the other knee and we turn and we adjust. So the hugus stay the same distance. They bring the chi over. We turn, we adjust, we come up over that chi, push down and up. Now the fluttering, very, very important part of Dayan Qigong, uh, somewhat unique to this form. And it helps us vibrate all the channels, including the very small outcroppings of the channels. So in order to do that, the more relaxed you are, the better it will be. So when you do this, you can actually feel it, like I can feel it through the soles of my feet, through my internal organs. But that usually takes a little bit because we're stiff when we start out. Where does the fluttering come from? Does it come from the hand? Oh, you can try that. But you can see the whole arm is involved. Does it come from the shoulder? Well, you don't want the shoulder to be working. If you're going to be moving one part of the arm, you might think of it as coming from the elbow, but really it comes from the lower dantian. And if you just think of yourself as a bell, and you're standing quietly, and then when something strikes you, you ring and you resound. So you stand and then it's dum. Or if you think of all of your energy and you concentrate it, but you're very still. You're very still, and the energy wants to move. And very often, when we're very still and the energy wants to move, we start to vibrate a little. You can see some people have trouble sitting still and they start tapping their foot. There are other Qigong movements where we actually engage the whole body in this kind of shaking. But for now, to learn to just flap our wings. And I'd suggest just enjoying it, flapping this way and that and all around, and getting a sense of freedom in it. So in terms of looking at the water, actually this flapping while looking at the water is one of the hardest places that we do it because we're balancing at the same time. So we push down, we start to flap, 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 flap. When we get up here, our arms are like a bird. The chi is under our wings. So we come up, we come around, down, and we relax our shoulders. And we're flapping, flapping, and we concentrate the chi by bringing it back behind us. And at that point, we extend our spine and look at the water. So the movement looks something like this. And notice, if you can, we're up off both heels, but if you can't, it's fine to put the front heel down. Main thing is to get that extension and that feeling of looking at the water, and then the feeling as we straighten up of the body coming straight up from here to here, and the arms help us in that regard. So we're here, the body straightens, the arms come up, and we're poised for the next movement.